A lot of people today. Hi, my loves. Hi, my loves. I hope everybody's doing well. I find it so interesting that people are voting at churches. Okay. Um, I have voted in the past. I am not voting today. Okay. That is my decision. Okay. You guys make your decision up to your own beliefs. Okay. Everybody, people are texting me, are you voting? Are you voting? Are you voting? My oldest cannot believe I'm not voting. Okay. My youngest, she don't care, but my oldest, well, my youngest does too, but um my mother and my oldest was like, you're not voting? I'm like, no, I'm not voting. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, beautiful. Hey, loves. So you guys can go to the voting polls. The voting is happening today in the United States of America, wherever you are, Pacific, Central, Eastern, Mountain Time. I think the polls close at 7 p.m. wherever you guys are at. Whew, I voted all my life. Okay, I voted because my African American ancestors, my black side, they died for voting. Okay, and if you want to know the truth, the Republican Party was started by the black people. Okay, if you guys didn't know, now you know. Okay, the Republican Party was, you're not voting either. Yeah, I refuse. The reason why, I actually went to a Trump convention, you guys. I put um that video of that guy that looked like Donald Trump. He could have been Donald Trump. Who knows? Okay. Um, and so my mom made a good thing. She said, and you gotta be registered in the area where you reside at. Okay. So she went to one area and they said she has to go somewhere else, right? And I remember voting in the past, and a lot of times voting in the past, you had to go to church, right? And they say church and politics and religion is never supposed to be intertwined, right? We were always taught that, but it is actually, okay? It's like a marriage, okay? Politics and religion is like a marriage. So, and my mom was making a good point. I voted at churches before, you guys, okay? Today, I don't feel like I'm in the need to vote. There is going to be people out there for hours. She said there's lines already. My daughter, everybody's voting. Okay. Um, and she said there's a lot of people out there, which we all know that everybody wants their voices heard. Okay. Election is more about economy. Okay. Our economy, yes, it's a circus. It is a circus. I actually want to see Donald Trump, you guys. Okay. Because that was history in the making, Donald Trump. Okay. I seen President Obama before. Okay. At a stadium years ago in Florida. I seen Donald Trump in the state of Pennsylvania. Okay. Just recently. Okay. Um, and I was sitting to the side of him. I have videos. I can post the videos. And I told my friend, I said, as soon as we go in there, they're going to ask us to be on camera. And don't you know, as soon as we walk in that convention center, they wanted us on camera. Okay. There was people there for human trafficking. And that's what I was, that is what I want to talk about. Okay. I don't want to talk about, and I want to talk about the economy. Okay. Gas prices, housing. We're in a housing crisis. Okay. If you don't know, and now you know. Okay. We are in a housing crisis, you guys. Remember the housing crisis we had in 2005? Okay. This is worse than 2005. Okay. Worse. The housing prices where I'm at are ridiculous. Okay. Ridiculous. And then if you don't have good credit, okay, your credit is everything. If you don't have good credit, what they're doing, you guys, I can't even believe these people are getting away with what they're getting away with. Okay. So if you don't have good credit, you are being put in certain areas with certain landlords. Okay, just say it. And there's no regulation on the landlords. Okay, and Pennsylvania is the state that they need. Okay, Pennsylvania, the state I'm in right now at this time. Okay. Yes, many countries are. Donald Trump is going to win the election. I already seen it. I was one of the first psychics. If you go way back, way back, way back, I did so many videos on Donald Trump, and I said he was going to win the election. Okay, I said it. Okay, and they're going to make an announcement. I think January 5th. I don't know. And all this is bullshit. Okay. Um, but it's interesting of democracy. The people that wrote our constitution. Okay, I love my country, you guys. I love my country. Okay, I'm an American to the bone. Okay, I was born here, raised here. Okay, I love my country. I don't like what's going on. I don't like the division that's going on between the rural areas and the city areas, red and blue. And there is a division that's happening. I've seen it with my own eyes. Remember, I said I went to the Trump convention because I need to see what I need to see. Okay, I cannot make this up. So I went to the Trump convention, and my friend thought I was probably batshit crazy. Okay, but I had to see what I had to see, and this was history in the making. Okay, history in the making, because if he does survive, it would be probably 2 years, if not. I feel like there's a illness, a sickness. Okay. He has a lot of weight on his shoulder. Okay. He's carrying a lot of weight. He don't want to go to jail. He don't want to go in front of a judge. I mean, he's a convicted felon. When you are out here speaking your truth, you will be targeted. Okay. Now, is he? Hey, Toya, is his hands clean? No, his hands are not clean. Okay. No politician's hands are clean. Okay. If they are clean, I'm very surprised. Okay. I'm very surprised. Okay. We have politicians that have been in office for so many years, and you guys are going to understand they are set in their ways. Okay. Change has to happen. Evolution has to happen. Okay. That is a part of the way we grow as people. And these are wealthy people in Congress. Okay. They're making money off the backs of us. Okay. And that's a problem for me. Okay. Because people are out here struggling. The homeless community is the highest that we have ever seen it. People can't even get housing. People are sleeping in their cars right now while I'm speaking. People can't afford food. People can't afford gas prices. Okay. Gas. Okay. Pennsylvania has the highest gas taxes. Pennsylvania. Okay. Florida's gas is cheaper than Pennsylvania's gas. But the housing prices in Florida, I told everybody, Florida will be the next California. When Ron DeSantis gets out of office, okay, which he will, okay, because Ron DeSantis is blocking a lot of stuff. It's like every state is running their own state, literally, okay? I really don't care. I used to like Ron DeSantis, but I feel like he's not genuine. I thought he was a truthful man, a genuine man, but I seen a man that's there, an alcoholic that's there for money, okay, for financial gain, and a lot of them there are that are there. Let me slow down. Or for financial gain, okay. The backs of us. Why are they asking us to donate? Okay, these are billionaires, okay, billionaires, millionaires, and they're asking us for money. Make that shit make sense. Okay, make it make sense. And then the elections are being held in churches. So when you go vote, some of us, I've been to churches to vote. I've been to fire halls. I've been to all of them to vote. Okay. I voted ever since I was able to vote because my ancestors died to vote. Okay. When they were going to the voting polls and they started the Republican Party because the black free slaves started the Republican Party. Many of them were killed. Okay. They had a walk. They were killed. Their family was targeted. Okay. And they're making this election, and it really bothers me. When I went to the Trump convention town hall, I have Trump on recording, and I might share that video because what he said is very profound to me. Okay, very profound. Okay, he's talking about the African American communities. I have him on video talking about it. Okay, and I already knew before I even got in there that they wanted us on television. I was about to be on television, you guys, in the state of Pennsylvania. I can't even make it up. Okay. Why are we paying for the basic necessities? Why are we paying for water? Water should be free. I have to pay for water for I think a 24 pack or 30 pack or 40 pack of water is up to almost $7. This is water. Okay, water is a basic necessity out here. Okay, and it should be free, but we have to pay for it. All coffee prices, food prices, gas prices are outrageous. I don't even know how some people in California, New York, or even, well, I mean, in New York, they can take the train, the L, or they can take the bus. If I lived in those cities, I would be doing that. But I told people to get out of New York City. Okay, New York City's a mess. Okay, it's a mess, and it will never be the same in New York City. I visited New York City many times, plenty of times. Okay, and I told you guys what was going to happen. Okay, they can't house all these people. Okay, they can't house them. Where they're going to have to build homes for them. Okay, they kind of look like camps. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. People are losing their homes because of natural, well, they say natural, but we all know what's going on there. Okay, I have a friend in Florida. Okay, I have one friend right now. She has to move. Okay, she has to move. She don't know where she's going to go. Okay, she doesn't know where she's going to go. She's actually homeless. She's homeless. Her house was so flooded out that, and she was a renter. She wasn't a buyer. Okay, she cannot live there anymore because there's mold in her home. Okay, and they also have people that have insurances out. You have to have insurance, even in Pennsylvania. Okay, Florida, you have to have homeowner insurance. Okay, there's people that are in backlog for getting help to fix up their home, a home that they have been paying on for many years. Okay, there's different home mortgage contracts. Okay, yes, for many years, you guys. The housing. Oh, no financial help. Oh, you can't. Let me tell you guys something. The reason they have food stamps, okay, no financial help. Nobody's going to come out. Nobody's going to save you. Nobody's going to save you. If you get Medicaid and food stamps, you know, you have to get to a point where you can't rely on the government, okay? But they make it hard because if you make over, okay, so if you get food stamps, right, and you make over a certain amount, they take you off of food stamps, okay? So then you don't have enough food. And even if you get food stamps, you still have to buy food. How it works. Yeah, people get food stamps. And the college kids are suffering. My daughter's in college. And I have to support her, you guys. I have to help my child, okay? I have to help my child. If not, the money that she gets from school is not enough. Okay, I have to help my daughter finish college. Okay, and she has to have gas in her car. Okay, and if you have bad credit, most majority of Americans, the credit is not that good. Okay, because they took out loans for homes, they took out loans for cars to get around, just to get to work. And even somebody said about my notifications. I need to learn how to turn my notifications off so you guys can hear me. I'm sorry about that. I have a new prescriber. Thank you for prescribing to me, my new prescribers. I'm going to take my notification thing off. I don't know how to do that, but I'll have my daughter help me. I'm slow when it comes to technology. I've always been slow when it comes to technology. Okay. I'm not a techie savvy girl. Okay. Okay. In California, it's $5. I mean, that's crazy. $5 for a gallon of gas. Go to my settings. Okay. I'm going to go to my settings when I get off this live. To turn my notifications off. Okay. Let me see. Hold on, you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna do it when I get off this live. Because people are complaining about when I'm doing a live and they hear the notifications going off. Okay. I want to talk about somebody that I've been drawn to psychically. And I'm using all elements today. I want to go out in nature. Okay. Um, to do this video, but this other video that I'm about to do. But I'm using all elements. So I'm using the prana, the air, the water, the fire, um, and the earth. Okay. My feet is grounded barefooted, okay, in the house, of course. But it would have been better if I was outside. But anyways, so I was drawn to somebody, okay. It's time to get out of this country. People can't afford to get out. And then if you get out, where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? Okay, there's many places you can go. People are moving to Mexico. People are moving to South America. People are moving to Africa. All government is corrupt. It doesn't matter where you go. Okay, the prices are less. Yes, you can actually buy land in Mexico. Okay, Canada. That's where my oldest daughter wants to move, to Canada. Okay, but they're everywhere you go is the same thing. It's the same, the same issues. Okay, my oldest daughter was talking about moving to Canada. Um, yes, everywhere is the same, Vanessa. So I was drawn to somebody psychically, Roseanne Barr. Okay, I want to talk about Roseanne Barr. Okay, so this read will be on Roseanne. Roseanne was born. She's 72 years old. She was born November 3rd. Um, she's a comedian. She's a comedian. She was born November 3rd, 1952, age of 72, Salt Lake City, Utah. She has many children. She has a podcast. She was on, I guess she had like Facebook, Instagram, and all that stuff. And they shut her down. Okay. That's what they do. They shut her down. Okay. Because she's really, to be honest, um, Roseanne also made comments. She was on their television show, sitcom for ABC. Um, and with her husband. But Roseanne Barr is very interesting. Okay, so I was pulling some energy from her. Is she a Scorpio like me? She's very intuitive. And I'm gonna tell you something about Roseanne. Let me turn this fan off because I am like freezing. Okay. Yes, she's very, very intuitive. Okay, very intuitive. Roseanne Barr. That's what I was picking up. Okay, this fan needs to go off because I'm freezing. She's very intuitive person. Now it goes faster. Hold on, you guys. Okay, hopefully it slowed down. You guys see my fat belly. That's from having kids. That's an honor to have a belly like me. I bared 3 children, gave a natural birth to all 3 of my children. And I'm proud of that. Oh, you're welcome for the readings, you guys. Okay, so let's talk about Roseanne Barr. Okay, so she is a Scorpio. Yes. Scorpios are very intuitive. My mother and father were both Scorpios. I was raised by 2 Scorpios. How do you feel about Minnesota? I don't know. It's cold up in Minnesota. And I'm always cold. Okay, I'm always cold. Yes, she's a Scorpio and she's very intuitive. Okay, that's what I was picking up psychically. Okay, and there's some things that she says that is the truth. Okay, I posted some pictures and she was in a mental hospital, Roseanne Barr. Okay, And she says two things that really was brought to my attention psychically. Okay. And remember when they took Roseanne Barr off of they said she was making like racial comments and stuff. Roseanne Barr was speaking too much of her truth. Okay, so they make you sound like you're batshit crazy. Okay, yeah, they make you sound crazy, and you start to believe that you're crazy, and you're really not crazy. Okay, this fan will go off. I try to turn it off, and I don't want to turn the light off. But Roseanne Barr is very interesting. Okay, she's backing Donald Trump. Don't live in Germany. It's freezing here. Yeah, Germany. I bet it is. Well, we have a lot of German Dutch here. Um, and I had a friend. Her name was Tatiana. She was from Germany. She was a beautiful person. Beautiful person. She went to Florida State University. She was German. She was just a good person. She loved black men. Because I guess, is there black men in Germany? She loved black men. She was real person, genuine person. I loved her. Her name is Tatiana. She dated a black guy. She loved black men. Okay. I don't know if there's black men in Germany. Is there black men in Germany? But she loved black men. Thank you. She loved, yes, a loot. Okay, so there's black men over there. Okay, she loved black men. She came over here and that was her type. Everybody has her type. It doesn't matter what your type is. Love is love. Love sees no color. But not so Native Americans. Well, I don't think there would be natives in Germany. But she was beautiful. I mean, her name is the same as my oldest daughter, Tatiana. I love her. She's amazing. She's still in Florida. She's still she works with people with disabilities. She went to college. She helps people more from Sudan. Oh, so there's a lot of Africans there from Sudan. Yeah, Sudan is interesting because there's a lot of Sudan people in Egypt too, because Egypt borders Sudan. And I remember when the guys were crossing and from Africa and Ghana. Oh, okay, a lot of Africans. Yeah, there's Africans everywhere. Okay. African people, African descent of people, they're in every continent, every corner of this earth. Okay. If you think about it. The Hawaiians, the Aborigines, um, they're in every corner. South America, Africa, Asia. I mean, there's Africans that have crossed and have lived in every continent. Okay. Everybody has, if you really think about it, I believe every place has a percentage of African descent in them, but Europe. Okay. But yeah, I remember there's a story about these men that was crossing into Egypt, and the Orthodox churches was helping them cross, and the one guy was actually taken out. This was a documentary. I was watching it. And his kidneys. I guess some people sell like one of their kidneys for money because they can't even eat. So this is also going on. People are selling a kidney just to eat. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But that's not what happened to them. Okay. They were something, actually a doctor did something and one of his friends did not make it, but he did. And the Orthodox Church hid him for quite some time. Okay. I met a few Black Americans in West Germany, basketball players. Oh yeah, they do send basketball players over to Germany. I had a friend, she was actually dating one of those, not professional, but he was like on those leagues. Yeah, but only talking. Yeah, so they do send them over there to Germany and stuff. Yeah, Germany, I mean, I've never been, you guys. I'm gonna be traveling. I've traveled places. But there's places I want to travel for sure. That is what I want to do. I just want to travel the world and meet different people and learn Not just travel, but learn. Okay, because you can learn a lot about yourself when you're traveling, and you can learn about a lot about other people. Okay. Um, and that's what I want to do. I just want to learn. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I have a friend. I have a couple friends in the holistic communities, and they're all telling me different times, and I see different times, but I have to be patient and wait my time out because this is a period of learning for me. Okay. Um, and not just speaking, but also listening. Okay. Okay, so yeah, there's a period in time. Yeah, I want to go to Egypt. There's a period in people's life where they have to learn, and by learning is by listening. Okay, a lot of people think just by talking and is learning, but no, by listening, you can learn a lot about people. Okay, and I have to go through these 2 years. I see, of learning. Okay, to listen more. Okay, I listen, but I need to listen more and more and more and more and more and more and more. Okay. Um. Yeah, Egypt. I have a lot of friends from Egypt. Um. Hey, Sarah. I have a lot of friends from Egypt. There's northern Egypt and there's southern Egypt. Um. That I went to church with, and there are beautiful people. Um. Through the Orthodox Church, the Coptic Orthodox, which is just means Egyptian Orthodox, on my spiritual journey. And they spoke three different languages at the church. They spoke English, Aramaic, and Arabic. So I learned some Arabic. Um, yeah. Oh, and the Muslims are even backing up Donald Trump. Okay. The Muslims. Yeah. The Muslims. Okay. There's a lot of people supporting Donald Trump. Okay. And when I was at the convention, I was like, am I, because I was looking from the outside in. Oh, yeah, Greece. Oh, yeah, Greece is very beautiful. I see pictures all the time of, I used to watch Anthony Bourdain a lot. I did a read on Anthony Bourdain. Who are you a scholar? No, I'm not a scholar. I'm not a scholar. Um, I'm just an average person out here. Okay. But you are always a student and you are always a teacher. Okay. And a lot of people become a teacher and forget that they're a student. Okay. When you walk on your spiritual journey, you are always a student. Some people become a teacher. Okay. But you are born a teacher. Okay. You not just born, you learn how to be a teacher. But you are always a student. You always have to remember that you are a student too, because you're always learning and you're always evolving and you're always growing. Okay. Because we don't have all the answers. Nobody has all the answers. I don't have all the answers. You don't have all the answers. And we're all on the spiritual path, the spiritual journey of learning and growing and evolving. And that is what we're supposed to do, even when we fear growing, evolving, and learning. Okay. A lot of us fear, like me as a psychic, I'm a saying psychic, a seer. When I'm around people, yes, when you start your spiritual journey, you have to really listen and you have to be open minded. You have to be teachable. Okay. That is one thing you have to be is teachable. Okay. You have to listen, really listen. Okay. And you can't put your perspective on life that you should not have no perspective. Okay. Because what we have learned, you have to unlearn. Okay. Yeah, I hate people that say they know everything. I don't know everything. And if you are out here spiritual, these people that are like making millions and billions of dollars off of being doing spiritual work, um, and if they're not giving back, um, they're not really doing what they're supposed to be doing. Because when you're a teacher or a student or you're a place where you are truly teaching, you should always be giving back. Okay? Giving back to people. Okay? And I'm not talking with money. Okay? I'm talking with knowledge. I'm talking with experience. I'm talking about giving back to people less and that have less than you. Okay? Not even that. You should always be giving if you can give. Kindness and love is something we should all strive in our life. I remember when I was younger, I was so self-centered on myself that I wasn't even in the moment because I had so much going on around me. And I had to humble myself, and the universe will actually humble you. Okay. Um, yes, you got to teach with kindness and humbleness. And you can't think that you are, if you're a true teacher, you understand that you are a student. Okay. If you're a true teacher. Okay. We got people that are making millions and billions of dollars off of people, and they say, oh, they know exactly what they're talking about. They don't know exactly what they're talking about. Okay. They know some of the knowledge, but not all the knowledge. Okay. There's not a person that walks amongst us that has all the knowledge. Okay. We take bits and pieces of the knowledge and we put the pieces together. Okay. And then people perceive their knowledge to be their knowledge. Okay. So that's another thing. Okay. So this is why you always have to be humble. I did a video on this. Okay. Or this universe will humble you. And you forget the reason why you even started the spiritual journey or why you're even on the spiritual journey. Okay. And when you're helping people and you're walking your spiritual path, like I said, I've been to many dominations of churches, okay, looking for my spiritual path, and I have found none of them in the church. Okay. I'm just being honest with you. I have found none of my spirituality in the church. None of it. Okay. Yes, and karma is really real out here. Yes, it is. Karma is real. Which karma, in karma, we look at karma, and it's interesting the way we look at karma because some people, like children, they don't ask to be abused. They don't ask to be raped. That's not karma. Okay. That's not karma. Okay. But as an adult and you're out here, you're doing shady shit. And you think you're going to get away with it, karma always catches up with you. Okay. Karma always catches up with you. Okay. Um, Even if it's not on this plane of existence or this dimension, it catches up with you. Okay. And it does skip generations. Okay. So what you do could pass on, say you're an evil, wicked person and you abuse children. That shit passes on to your children and your grandchildren. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does. Okay. That sin saying, that's the karma of the mother and the father. It's not just the father. I don't know why they make it masculine all the time. Okay. Because it's both sides. The mother and the father carry weight. Okay. It's not just the father carries weight. The mother carries weight. She carries the most weight. The feminine, the divine feminine energy carries the most weight. It's not the masculine. It's the feminine. Okay. And karma can catch you at any generation. Okay. Yeah, any generation that karma can catch you. I have a friend. I'm gonna do Roseanne Barr, but I have a friend, and she had a lot of tragedy in her life, and I did a read on her family, and her mom was dabbling into Wiccan and stuff, and the karma passed her mother's generation and went to the next generation. Okay, people were dying left and right. Okay, but she was the one that was going to change the direction of her family line. Okay. She said no more. Okay. So she was the one that was going to change her bloodline. Okay. Um, where what she was taught, she had to unlearn, right? And then she had to change things. She had to heal things. Okay. That's how she started changing her bloodline. But I mean, it was so heavy when I was doing the reading. I was like, and she was in front of me. I was like, I can't take no more. I can't even breathe. Okay, that's how heavy the energy was. What did she do to change it? She stopped dealing. She don't even talk to her sisters anymore. She cut her sisters off, some of her brothers off. One of her brothers was actually murdered in a hotel in the state of Pennsylvania. It's an unsolved case. Well, it's not really unsolved. They said that he overdosed, but that's not what happened. Okay, he did overdose, but somebody gave him something to help him even to overdose. Okay, and his own brother was there. Okay, yeah, yes. And they left the hotel and somebody ran and called 911. She might be watching my page right now. Hey, Cindy. And her nephew died. He was running from the police and he wound up drowning in a ditch. It was crazy. I don't even know how you drown in a ditch. Okay. Seriously. And so she had to. So how she's changing it, what did she do to change it? So she had to cut people off. Had to set healthy boundaries. She was always a people pleaser, always trying to please others. Always trying to please people. Always talking, never listening. Um, Always trying to do things for people that didn't have good intentions for her. So she had to cut family members off for a very long time, and she still don't talk to them to this day. And I think one of her sisters has cancer. But she has no communication. I'm talking about for years and years. And then also, she was judged because she had a kid. She was dating a black man, and she wound up having a kid to a black man, and her family disowned her. So she basically had to raise her three children on her own because one of her youngest child was a mixed child. Okay, yeah, and they disowned her. They didn't. They were calling. I think it was one of her friends, and her ex husband said the N word, and was treating her daughter differently because her daughter was half black. So she had to cut people off, like literally not talk to them. They even tried to call children and family on her, saying she wasn't a good mother. I mean, this shit is crazy. You can't even make this shit up. Her own sister called children and family on her. Her own blood. Yes, the right way is your soul path. The thing is, a lot of us are we get to crossroads when we get into spiritual work because we don't know what direction we should go in. And I have a lot of people asking me, like if you practice like voodoo, Santeria, or you practice, they believe if you're from South America or the islands, you only practice Santeria. If you're from Haiti, only Haitians practice voodoo. I mean, or if you're from wherever, you should only be practice a certain thing. Whatever you're called to spiritually, your calling, you guys, I'm telling you, I have a bell. I'm not making this up. I'm gonna get to Roseanne Barr. This bell right here, I found this bell. This bell, I didn't pay nothing for this bell. I found this bell. The sigils I draw, I automatically know what sigils to draw. Okay? The knives that I have, the Egyptian knives, I think I found them. They came across my path at I think a yard sale. Those Egyptian knives. They're real copper knives, okay? Um, yeah, so things come across my path for a reason. Okay? Yeah. And I have dreams of my past lives that I was here, okay, and what I was doing. Okay? I remember my past lives. Okay? Um and I had somebody verify that read my palms, and somebody also used different techniques, and they seen who I was. Okay? And I know they were telling the truth because I seen it for myself. Okay? I was in Africa one of my past lives, and I was running with a child. Okay? I was running with my child. Okay? I don't even remember if it was a boy or girl. I just remember it was a baby, and I was running from a whole bunch of men. Okay? And I remember being in Ethiopia. Okay? I remember wearing all white. And I remember seeing Ethiopian colors, and I was barefooted. Okay? I remember those past lives. Um, But it's interesting how we are reincarnated back in. I feel like the reincarnation is a trap in some capacity. It is a trap. And I remember before my dad died, he was like, well, he knew somebody was gonna come get him. My dad stopped celebrating every holiday. My dad did not celebrate holidays, okay, like we do here in America, like Christmas. People thought he was, the way he was speaking. My dad was so tapped in, you guys. The way he was speaking, he was sounding crazy as hell before he passed. Okay, but he wasn't crazy. He was just tapped in. Okay, truly tapped in. He spoke to me when he crossed over. He knew he could come and speak to me. And I heard every word he said. And he was pronounced dead, legally pronounced dead. And he was speaking to me, okay, about insurance policy. And what he said was true, okay? Somebody tried to forge my dad's insurance policy, okay? One of his insurance policies. Because my dad wasn't a rich man. My dad was a poor man, okay? Very poor. You look like my aunt. Like, oh, I look like your aunt. Yeah, everybody has a twin out here somewhere. Um, so he was so spiritual, and he used to make oils. He would make his oils out of frankincense and myrrh, and he would add a little bit other stuff, but I don't tell people those ingredients because I want to sell his oils one day, carry them with me. Um, and I only have one jar left, you guys. One jar of his oils left. Um, and when he died, he requested that um, before they burn his body, even my family was like, "Why are you burning your body? Why are you burning your body? Why are you getting cremated?" I mean, it's like there were some people were going crazy. Okay, my dad was very poor. He worked all his life. Um, he had a speech impediment when he was younger. He had disability. Okay, but he grew out of it. But yeah. So when my dad died, it was during the COVID time, and I don't know why I'm talking about my dad, but his birthday is coming up, and my mom. They're all Scorpios. Yeah, I had two parents as Scorpios. Can you imagine that? Living in a home with two Scorpios. Yeah. Well, not living because they weren't together long, but grown up with two Scorpio parents. Yeah, my dad had beautiful energy. My dad was loving. My dad was funny. Oh man, could he crack jokes? Oh, could he crack jokes? He was a jokester. Um, oh my God, my dad was a jokester. And you know, I had somebody say, "You're in your 40s, you shouldn't be grieving your dad." I'm like, "Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you." They're like, "When you get a certain age, you shouldn't grieve." I don't grieve him, I honor him. The last name Felix is my dad's first name. I honor him. Okay? I think about him. I talk to him. He's always around me. Ashe. And somebody said on their channel, "Oh, after 20, you shouldn't be." Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You fucking cunt. Your dad was, yes, he was, his energy. Oh my gosh. I still feel him around me. He's like he never left. Okay. He didn't leave. He just somewhere else. That's interesting. Said that I went to the Dollar Tree yesterday and thought of making oils. Yeah, oils is a good business. The thing about oils is you have to make sure that you get insurance so nobody don't sue you saying, "Oh, this made me get a rash," and shit like that. um, but yes, oils is a good business. Okay, very good lucrative business. Oils, because people are using oils for all kinds of things, for body aches, um, pains on the body, um, oils for ceremonies, rituals. I mean, all kinds of stuff. Oils to put on to smell good. Okay. Um, yeah. So he died during the COVID 2021, and the only thing I regret is not washing his body. because I should have been able to wash his body. That's one thing I wanted to do, was wash his body from head to toe. Me. Oh, yeah, everybody says I look like my dad. I think I look like my dad and my mom. You guys seen pictures of my mom. As I get older, I feel like I look more like my mother, but when I was younger, I look more like my father. My dad was handsome, very handsome man. He used to play the guitar. Um, very handsome. Very giving. He used to volunteer his time feeding the homeless people, because my dad knew what it was to be homeless. He never forgot that. Yes, he had very powerful energy. He touched a lot of people's life. And then during that time, the only thing they let me do was, I had the cloth. It was he wanted to be wrapped in a certain cloth. I bought the cloth, the linen, and then when I went to view his body, because he didn't want people viewing his body, he wanted to be remembered of how he was. But my younger sister insisted to see the body one last time. Yeah, he had a good heart. He had a mild heart, truly good heart, pure person. But he was very prideful. He had a lot of pride. And it's interesting because when I mean prideful, was he didn't let people help him or come in his life, like even when he was sick, that pride was still there. Okay. And some people, they died with that pride. Okay. But when he said that to me, he said one thing it's always stuck with me. He said, "You remind me of me." And that's what he meant. I was too prideful. Yeah. That's what he meant. And I had to understand exactly what he meant. And I did understand what he meant. At that moment, I didn't, but I did after. Okay. And it wasn't a bad, some people are so prideful where they're like, well, he was prideful, stubborn, prideful, but not boasty, prideful. Because you have people that are boasty, okay, with their shit. Like they're the best shit walking. They never struggled. It's just crazy, okay? They forget where they come from. Yeah, the Hispanic community, Hispanic culture. Yeah, he was Hispanic. Because of course Spain took over Puerto Rico, the Spaniards, and then they had the natives that were still there. And where my dad came from, they had a lot of native in their blood. I never did a DNA test, never did an ancestry test, but they would tell me stories. My Walla would tell me stories. Okay. And the place where my dad was born, they have water, and it's a joke in Puerto Rico. It's a joke. I don't know if any Puerto Ricans are on my channel, but that place where my dad was born, and I want to go there one day because I want to like throw his ashes in the water of where he was born, or just in the water period by the island. Okay, they have a body of water where my dad's from, and because my dad was from the country part, he wasn't from the city part of Puerto Rico. Yeah, he was stubborn. Very, yeah. And you got to understand, they grew up in poverty. They grew up working hard for everything they have. Okay, so they had a different upbringing, and nobody was coming to save them. Okay, and they understood that. Okay, the Hispanic community. One thing I love about there's a lot of things I love about the Hispanic community, but one thing I love the most is how they come together and how they make sure each people, have food, are not without food. Yeah, poor as fuck, but prideful, Lord. Yeah. Poor as fuck, but prideful. They have to be prideful. And you know what I noticed? The most poorest people are the most spiritual people. The most poorest people have the most spiritual wealth in this world, on the spiritual realm too. And they're looked after because they understand that this life is not about money. They understand this life is about much more than just money. Okay. They understand this life's about helping people, understanding people, caring for people, listening to people, talking to people, healing people, okay, all kinds of stuff, okay, loving people, okay. They understand that. When you have money, you will never understand that because you're never in a place where you're in survival, and we should not be in a place where we're in survival, okay. And that's another thing is it's hard to really walk your spiritual path if you're on survival mode because there's so much things you want to do, but you don't have the money. But the money will come. You might have to be patient for a while, but it will come. Okay. And then you have people that try to block your blessings. That's a whole other story. I already did a video on that. I vented and ranted, and those people will die. Poor, but you have yourself and your inner gift. Boom. Yeah. You know, money will never change me. And I truly mean what I say. Money will never change me because money don't move me. Okay? Money don't move me. What happens is when people get money that are poor, they if you are grounded when you get money, you're in a good position. But if you're not grounded when you get money, you're in a fucked up position. Because the more money you get, the more problems you're going to fucking have out here. Yes, it's hard to be in your purpose. And that is where I'm at in a crossroad. Okay. It's hard to be in your purpose. And I'm seeing this with a lot of spiritual people. It's hard to be in your purpose when you are working a 9 to 5, when you're working a 10 to 5, when you're working a 3 to 11, when you're working 11 a.m. to 7. It's hard. Because one, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're in survival mode. Okay, you got to pay bills. Yeah, if money can change you, yes. If you think about selling your soul, you can't really go sell your soul. Okay, you can make contracts. And that's what we're seeing with the celebrities. Okay, I don't believe every celebrity comes in and says, "Oh, I'm going to go sell my soul." Okay, they sign contracts in the color red. Okay, and the organizations hold them to that contract. Okay, so it's a tricksters all in Hollywooders. Okay, because you got tricksters everywhere. Okay, left, right, side to side, in front of you, behind you. Okay, so you got to know who you're dealing with, and it's kind of hard when you think you're dealing with genuine people, and they're trying to fuck you over at the end of the day. Okay. Yes, if you're making, and I don't even know how some of these people are making, well, I know, we all know how they're making their money. Okay. Um, we all know. Okay. Um, but we don't have to address that, but we know how they're making their money. Okay. They're not making their money legally, but they're not going to jail. But if one of us go out there and rob Walmart, we're fucking going to jail. Okay. Or take money from a gas station, they're going to haul our ass to jail. Liam said, told in a box session that the industry is an ancestral curse. I feel like, yes, some of it is an ancestral curse. And some of them that are coming in the industry have been here before. And they get tricked on like a cycle. And there's something else happening. Okay. Where they're taking out something and putting it in somebody else. And they're switching bodies here. Okay. That's a whole other topic. Okay, because if you look at them, they look like somebody in the past. How the fuck is that even happening? Okay, just saying. But yeah, it's hard. Okay, so you got to find. I said this many times. You have to find what you're good at. Okay, so if you're in a spiritual path and you're good at making oils, if you're good at making like I made pearl necklaces, seashell necklaces. I just haven't had the time to sell them. I made my mom an actual pearl, the same pearl necklace. I made it for my mother. When I make it with my hands and I give it to them as a gift, to me, that it came from my own hands, my time, my energy. Okay, it was flowing through my hands to make that necklace. Okay, my mom loves the necklace. Okay, she says it's a little bit tight, but she loves it. So I'm gonna make her another one a little bit longer, but she loves it. Okay, I got the shells and I made her necklace. Um, so it came from my hands. Okay, it came from my time. It came from my energy, and that's what I gave her. Wasn't her birthday, Mother's Day? But I don't really want to celebrate even holidays this year. Like that's where I'm at spiritually. Like I'm serious. I don't. I'm not even voting today. I'm home. Okay, I'm not fucking voting. I'm not voting. Okay, I just feel like I'm not telling you not to vote. You can vote if you want to vote. Okay, I'm just not doing it. I'm not taking my time, my energy for this bullshit. Okay, because at the end of the day, I already know who's going to win the fucking election. Donald J. Trump. Okay, I already know. Okay, and there's too much shit going on with the votes. My mom just went. She's voting. She's laughing because she's like, I'm voting mega, knowing I don't even know who my mom's voting because she don't talk about her political. And she's like, I'm voting mega. So that she's a nurse. So she was talking to her to friends in, at the hospital. And her Cuban friend said, oh, I'm voting mega just to see what my mom is voting. And my mom said, oh, well, by 7 p.m., November 7th, they're going to be shipping your ass back to Cuba. And all the nurses was laughing. And they're going to ship me back to Africa. That's what my mom was telling them. And she had the whole nurses laughing, okay? But and she says, I don't know why why are we going to churches? And I said that's a good point. I've really never looked at it like that, but you do go to the churches for the voting. You do. So why church and political politics, they're intertwined. And there has to be a separation of church and politics. Okay? There has to be. Because when you mix, and it's crazy that it's always been that way. It's always been that way. It's nothing new. It always been that way. Okay? Always. So Roseanne Barr, you guys, I was picking up so much from her psychically. I went to a state hospital that's still run here in Pennsylvania. I was shocked. It's still open. And I put up the pictures. And they're hiring at the state hospital. And I went with my friend. I didn't go alone because there was so much energy. Like, you guys, when I step out this door, the energy I pick up, it is so fucking unreal. Okay. So she was scared to get out. She wasn't scared, but the one I was telling you about, Cindy, if you're on my live, we did a girls' day. So I was like, I want to go to this state hospital because I passed it before going camping. And she's like, okay, I'll show you the way to get there. So she shows me, we go and we do some painting. You guys, I did this. Isn't this beautiful? My mermaid. And so we did some painting. We had coffee. We did, girly things. And we go past the state hospital. And when we go past the state hospital, I said, I got to take pictures. And there was a woman out there. And she was like, she knew somebody. Her brother helped a woman escape that hospital, and they're friends on Facebook. So I want to get an interview with her about that state hospital, okay, in Pennsylvania. Okay, you see the old buildings are up. And I didn't get a picture of it. I think there was like a church on that ground. I mean, every state hospital that I've been to, I haven't been admitted to no state hospital, okay? But everyone that I've been to when I drove to, they look like campuses, okay? They literally look like you're driving up to a damn campus, okay? And then you have buildings here. You see in the pictures, it has Ward A, Ward B, and those kind of things. There's still state hospitals. And this is why I say you got to ground yourself, because when you get that awakening, you will feel like you're going back. The awakening is not where you talk the same, act the same, speak the same. you're gonna sound crazy to a lot of motherfuckers, okay? And I know I sound crazy, but I'm not crazy, okay? But Roseanne Barr, I was drawn to Roseanne Barr. She's 72 years old. She's backing up Donald Trump, and she predicts that Donald Trump is going to win, um, which he is going to win. But I don't know. I'm seeing 2 years. Go back to my reads I did on him. I don't feel like he's well. Okay. And I don't feel like he's going to be well when he gets in office. But what bothers me is they're all the same. Okay. They're all, both parties are the same. Okay. They are not doing nothing for the economy. Okay. Where it's a shit show. Our economy, we're not in a fucking depression. We're in a fucking recession. No, not a recession. We're in a Great Depression. If you don't know, you should know. By pumping gas in your car, buying food, um, it's crazy. And the college kids, I don't even know how they're making it out here. I don't. And I'm a single mom, and I still have to help my child. I mean, yes, she works on the weekends, but at least she even has that thrive. My daughter don't party. She don't do none of that stuff. None of that. Everybody meets my child. They're like, oh my God, your daughter, she's such an amazing person. But she's so focused and she thinks here, okay, up here, not down here. Okay. Um, but she's very humble. She's a kind spirit, a kind soul. Oh my gosh. She was my mother in my past life. Yeah, my daughter was my mother in my past life. And I told her that she thinks I'm crazy, but she was. She was my mother in a past life. Um, but I was drawn to Roseanne Barr. Okay. So Roseanne Barr is very interesting because a long time ago, let's go to Roseanne's past. A long time ago, um, Roseanne Barr made a racial comment. Okay. But I don't think that, I don't know what's in her heart. I don't believe she's a racist. Okay. I don't believe that in my heart. Okay. Um, because I watched some of her videos and I was channeling her. Okay. And she kept coming down my feed for a reason. So I'm going to talk about Roseanne Barr. That's a Scorpio. Um, she has been in mental hospitals. She has admitted she's been in mental hospitals. But she says some things that is just like, that I say on my channel that is true. So she is speaking truth here, okay? When she's talking about people in the mental hospital, the children, she's telling the truth, okay? She's definitely telling the truth about that, okay? And I've seen it on the spiritual realm. So I know for a fact she's speaking her truth. And sometimes when you speak your truth, they will shut your channels down. That's why I'm not understanding how some people's channels stay up. Okay. And they're talking about the same shit I'm talking about and their channels stay up. Okay. That's why I'm like, okay, they're working for the other side or they're positioned there for a reason. Okay. Seriously. Okay. But she's telling her truth. She's speaking her truth. Okay. She has a podcast, I think, with her son. Um, but I do see in her past she was an alcoholic. I don't know if it says she was alcoholic, but I do see alcohol there. I think she still struggles with that. That's what I was getting up psychically. But I don't see her as a bad person. Okay. I see that she went through a lot. Okay. Um, and she didn't come from a rich family. I don't pick that up from Roseanne Barr. Okay. That's what I'm getting psychically. Um, if she did, I'll be surprised. Okay. Um, I don't even know how she became a comedian, okay? But she's a comedian. But I feel like her heart is in. Now somebody asked me to if she was cloned, okay? Because she looks totally different. She hasn't had no work done on her, okay? What you see is what you see. I don't feel like Roseanne Barr is cloned, okay? I don't see that. Um, but I do feel like Roseanne Barr is speaking her truth, okay? And she has been through a lot. This is what I'm seeing as a child, even as a adult, and even she has grown and learned like many of us. And she has been through some shit, okay? Um, and I feel like she's at a stage in her life in her 70s that she is holding and living in her power. Okay. This is the best time of her life that she ever lived. This is what I'm feeling for Roseanne Barr. Okay. Because she's truly free. Okay. She's, if you think about it, she always spoke her fucking mind. Okay. So that is a form of freedom. no matter who liked it or who gave a. When you get to the point where you just say what's on your mind, it's freeing, it's liberating. You know how you get around people and you have to be a certain way, speak a certain way, act a certain way. You're not being true to yourself, okay? And I feel like she's always been true to herself, but she has sound fucking crazy. But she's really not crazy, okay? She's just different, okay? It's okay to be different, okay? Um, and I'm gonna show you pictures of her. That's Roseanne Barr. You could tell. I feel like she had her nose done, but I don't feel like she has any other work. You know how they get their wrinkles done and stuff like that. But I feel like her nose was done. I don't know if Roseanne has any. I feel like she has Mediterranean in her or something like that. Some kind of like Italian or Mediterranean Greece or something in her bloodline. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, from Roseanne Barr. Okay, she did a video. Roseanne Barr did a video, and she has a lot of black friends. Roseanne Barr has a lot of black friends. So this is what I'm seeing. She has a lot of black friends. You guys, I'm gonna learn how to turn that notification thing off. This is a better picture. I don't feel like she came from a family of wealth. I'm not picking that up from her. I feel like she paved her own way in life to get to where she had to get. Um, and she had to go through a lot of bullshit in that path where like a lot of us have to go through a lot of bullshit to get to where we have to get to. She was married to Tom Arnold in 1990 to 1994. Let me look at her parents because I don't know if there's a picture of her parents. I don't know. Was her mother an actress? Oh, her mom was a bookkeeper. This is why I said I don't believe this girl came from money. Let me look at her father. So her mother was a bookkeeper. Okay, so she likes to read, of course. And then her father, Jerome. Her father's family were Jewish immigrants from Russia. Okay. So she did a DNA test. So maybe she has what do you call them people in Russia that look they're gypsies. Because I feel like she has something in that in her family. Okay, so her maternal grandparents were Jewish immigrants from Austria, Hungary, and Lithuania. Lithuania. Um, her Jewish upbringing was influenced by Orthodox, so she was Orthodox. Um, so her Bar's parents kept their Jewish heritage secret from the neighbors. Um, I feel like there's more mixed in there than just Jewish. Maybe she is Jewish, but I feel like there's something else mixed in her family line. Okay. Um, the Romanian, you know, the people that look like they have like that Mediterranean look. Okay, that's what I feel like in her bloodline. Okay. So I want to see the current energy from Roseanne Barr. Um, because her and Donald Trump are friends. Donald Trump actually gave her a gun or something. Something he gave her. Um, Roseanne Barr. What do I need to know about Roseanne Barr? Her and Donald Trump are definitely friends, okay? This card, Roseanne Barr says something that's very interesting. Very, very interesting. And I believe it's going to come out, okay? I don't know if I can play the video, okay? But she says something very interesting, and she talks about um so the child card. So the child is, think about the child. So the child is herself, the inner child, the growing, the learning, and stuff like that. As a child to adult to an older person, okay? She has grown so much in life, okay? We all have periods of growth, okay? Of learning who we truly are. And it kind of looks like Roseanne, maybe when she was little, right? Um, but Roseanne talks about children, okay? She makes there is a she was talking, go on Carlson Tucker. I did a read on Carlson Tucker when he left Fox News, and I said the direction that he was going to go into, and he went into that direction. Okay, I said it in my videos, and that video was actually before he even started his venture, where I seen him going psychically. Oh, I'm stop saying psychic. Seeing him going. That's the direction he went, and that video I was flagged for that video. Can you believe that? But she talks about children, okay? 1881. So her relationship with Donald Trump. So that's Roseanne the child, okay? And when she jokes, that's her inner child, okay? Comedians, they normally, we all have that inner child still in us, all of us, okay? We all have that child in us, okay? That inner child, that playfulness. And she has grown so much in her life. This is what I'm seeing. And she's at a beautiful place. She is truly at a beautiful place in her life. And I feel like the reason why she was attacked the way she was, okay, because if you look at racism, right? Racism in a whole, okay, we're brought up to believe a certain doctrine in our family, okay? Not all people are bad, okay? People might say, oh, this Mexican or this Spanish or this black or this white or whatever is a bad person. No, you can be a bad person at any race, okay? Don't matter what race you are, okay? You can be a bad person, okay? I don't, Chinese or whatever you are, you could be a bad person, okay? There's bad people in every race, okay? I feel like she looks back at her childhood and she reminisces of her childhood because she came a long way. Okay. She has her own podcast. I feel like they shut down everything. They tried to take away everything she ever had or ever worked for because she got to a certain plateau. Okay. Roseanne Barr. Okay. And they tried to strip her of everything that she had. Okay. I truly feel that psychically, okay? And I don't feel like she's mentally crazy, okay? I feel like what she believes. And she has seen some shit since a child, okay? And she talks about, okay, on Tucker's podcast. I feel like this information is going to come out, okay? It's already coming out, may I say. But it's going to come out more and more. And some people don't. I have somebody on my channel that says a lady. It was a female. I see the name. It could be a male or female, but I see a female. She was a female, and she commented on my page, and she said, "This is too much for me." And this is the problem. It's too much for people to see what is really going on, the real reality. Okay, because once you see the real reality, not the false reality, it changes you to the core, okay? Because you're going to hear some shit and you're not even going to believe it because it's too crazy to even fathom, okay? Too crazy, okay? Crazy to even think about it, that shit is really happening. But she made a comment on her Carlson Tucker's And she talks about certain things, and she was not lying. Okay. She's seen some shit. Okay. She knows some shit. Okay. Now, her relationship with Donald Trump. Let's see her relationship with Donald Trump. Roseanne Barr's relationship with Donald Trump. Is it genuine? Is it authentic? Is it real? Because he says, there's a card at the bottom. He actually sends her a message. Can't make this shit up. He sends her a message. Okay. This would be Donald Trump's hand letter. Okay. So he probably wrote Diana. He probably wrote, I don't know why I'm hearing Diana. He probably wrote Roseanne Barr. Okay. Number 7. A letter. And they actually talk on the phone. Okay. That's crossing Roseanne Barr and Donald Trump. And when he wrote Roseanne, he used his, you know how they have the thing with your initials? He gave her something that was of importance. Let's see if we get a gift. Because I think I seen in a video where he was actually addressing her. And I want to see if their relationship is real. Because I feel like it is real. I feel like it's genuine. Because Donald Trump is a businessman. Okay. So Donald Trump puts business first. Okay. When he got into office, he never was in politics. Think about this. He never was in politics. He was around politicians. He communicated with them. He made party with them. His hands are not clean by any means. Okay. Just saying. Okay. So if you think his hands are clean, they're not clean. Okay. But if you look at these hands, they're masculine hands. So they do talk. And there's a phone here and there's letters. Okay. I feel like they might even write each other. Okay. Letters of endearment. Okay. I feel like they have a genuine relationship. This is what I'm picking up spiritually. It's genuine. Okay. The problem I feel with Donald Trump is there was a comedian that came out on one of his rallies. They need Pennsylvania. Okay. They need Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is a state that they need. They need Pennsylvania. Okay. They will take Pennsylvania. Donald Trump will take Pennsylvania. Okay. I said it. Okay. He already got Florida. Okay. He just needs Pennsylvania. He got it. He got it in the bag. And the thing is to put Kamala Harris out there thinking that has even a chance. She's a fucking fool. Okay. Because it's not her. It's the Bidens. Okay. Not the Bidens. The Obamas. Sorry. So they have a genuine relationship. Okay. It's genuine. It's real. Okay. Now, one of Donald Trump's friends just got out of jail. Okay. And he is a little radical. Okay. What's that white man's name? He had a podcast. And he went to jail. He just got out of jail. Okay. And he's talking about how they're going to steal elections. They're not stealing elections. The shit, Donald Trump's going to win the fucking elections. I'm telling you, I said this probably a year ago. Okay. He's going to win. Okay. But we're in Babylon. Okay. So you got to understand, like, corruption is everywhere. It's always going to be everywhere. But there's going to be a change. Okay. Where things that were hidden are going to be revealed. And some people are not even going to be able to process what is actually being told to them because a lot of shit that we do see is not even real. Okay. It's not fucking real. It's holograms. People are talking into, it looks like they're actually finding I seen this all the time when I go on Instagram, Facebook, these AIs, these holograms. Okay. So I want to know, so this would be Elon Musk. Okay. So we have Donald Trump here. Okay. With a message for Roseanne Barr. I want to see Elon Musk's energy, okay? Because Elon Musk, I was picking so much up from Elon Musk, okay? So Elon Musk, let's see. So Elon Musk and Donald Trump. So I'm going to cross this card with Elon Musk's energy. What is Elon Musk's relationship with Donald J. Trump? Because he's saying that he's going to give Elon Musk a job. And why is Donald Trump endorsing? Why is Elon Musk endorsing Donald Trump? This guy is born for money. His mom, she needs to shut the fuck up. Okay, Elon Musk, your mom, she needs to sit the fuck down. I can't stand that bitch. Okay, she's not even a real woman. She's a man. Okay, I'm tired of listening to her. I'm tired of seeing her ass. Okay, I don't know what the fuck she is. Okay, she's something. Let's put it like that. Elon Musk's mom. Okay. What is Elon Musk's relationship with, and his father is a pedo. Okay, we all know that. What is Elon Musk's relationship with Donald J. Trump? Show me what I need to see. Court. The court. I got this with Donald Trump and Melania. The court. The judge. The purple. When I see that purple, it represents something for me. This is interesting. Documentations. So Elon Musk and Donald Trump. There's something that was agreed upon on paper between these two. 3003. Because Donald Trump said he's going to give Elon Musk a position. But what position can he give Elon Musk? Elon Musk has money. Elon Musk is in this for power. Okay. A lot of people respect Elon Musk. I have no respect for the man. Okay. I don't. Okay. Because I already see what he's trying to do. And I don't like it. Okay. Give me a clarification card. Courts. So, okay, let me stop and look at these cards again and slow down for a second. So this would be a system, okay? A system that is set up, okay? An order, okay? So Elon Musk wants to change something in the system, okay? Now we have, what do you call those judges that sit on the top of the, what do you call that, you guys? The judges that are like the highest judges in the land, 88. 03. 03. So March, January, February, March. Okay. Something's going to be changed. And they've talked about this. Okay. And Ivanka was present. Because when I pulled this card up before, it was Donald Trump and Ivanka. Okay. And they had to go from, and this is what I'm seeing, past, present, and future. I'll call it all at once. Okay. But there's something with the system, the Constitution. Oh, fuck. The Constitution. This is what I'm getting, the Constitution. I'm getting this psychically. And if you look in this picture too, there's books. Okay, so this would be like law books, rules, regulations. This is why Elon Musk is supporting Donald Trump. Because he wants to change something with the rules and the regulations of the Constitution or the institution. Jesus, come through. There's a dog out there. Oh, cute dog. Come through. He wants to change something as we know it that's in the Constitution or in the, yes, that's written in the Constitution. That's why Elon Musk is backing Donald Trump. Does Donald Trump have to worry about Elon Musk? Can he trust? Can Donald Trump... I might have to get another deck here. I feel like I need to get another deck. Okay. I feel like I gotta get another deck. Hold on. I don't know what deck I'm gonna get. Hold on, you guys. I don't know why. I feel like I need to get another deck with this. Okay, so I feel like I'm trying to see what deck I'm drawn to. You know, I'm seeing water, and I have the element of water here. There is some laws that are going to be changed. I'm talking about really change, you guys, okay? We know who governs the body of water, okay? If you guys don't know, you need to do your research on who governs the body of water, because this never has been changed, okay? Because I'm seeing the element of water. I'm also feeling the element of water. So he wants to change something that's in law, that is written in law. And Ivanka knows about this. Remember, I pulled this card out on Donald Trump, and I said, would he have to go to court again? He will go to court for something. And it's him challenging something that has to do with the governing of law. That's something that is written in the Constitution. Oh my gosh. Okay. 37. Hold on. I feel like I need this deck, the ancestral deck. So yeah. So my question is, okay, so there's something they want to, Elon Musk wants to change in the Constitution, okay? What Roseanne, I think she's more focused on saving, okay, these people, okay? Because it's like even saving herself from what she's been through, whatever the hell that was, okay? So my question is Elon Musk, so there's something in the Constitution that he wants to change. And they have discussed this. 99. The Prince of Swords. This looks like a samurai warrior, right? And they're willing to fight. This is, so I asked the question, was Elon Musk's attentions towards Donald Trump pure? And no, it's not. Because Elon Musk is only thinking about Elon Musk with the Prince of Swords. Because see that sword in his hand? He's ready to cut down anything that comes in front of him. That samurai. The samurai is a fighter. Okay. They were born to fight since an early age. Okay. Just like Elon Musk, he was taught things at an early age. Okay. And for everything that he has, he would fight for it. Okay. He's not going to give up. Okay. This is why he's endorsing Donald Trump. Because he wants something that he sees in his vision to come true. I can't even make this up. And it has to do with the Constitution that has already been written, but is going to be rewritten into the Constitution. And these big judges that's there to change the Constitution, okay, just saying, yeah, the tower. The tower is going to come crumbling down, okay? And in the tower card, we normally see people jumping out the tower, right? And the tower's lit on fire, okay? And they're trying to jump out the tower because they're trying to, get freedom, okay? But their very foundation is burnt down to the ground. So everything they knew, everything we thought, everything we know is going to be, I feel like it's going to be changed. Okay. I already seen this. Okay. And if you look at on this card, what does that look like? I can't even make this up. And then it has an Egyptian thing. But it looks like the front doors of the institution. Okay. So the institution that we know as today will not be the same institution. Okay. And I said this. 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 And I'm going to pull one more card. So this is 6 cards. And behind it is the Magician. Okay. The Magician is pointing to as above, so below. Or I say the other way. I say or some people say it's so below as above. Or as within, so without. Or the other way around. So the Magician is interesting because the Magician does the magic, right? Makes things appear one way with the affinity. And they have the rod, right? The rod, normally when you see the staff, you think of knowledge. Okay. The sword is not knowledge. The sword is normally I'm willing to fight for whatever I have to keep what I have. Okay. And my vision that I have. Okay. So Elon Musk has a vision. Okay. It's not even Donald Trump's vision. It's Elon Musk's vision. So there's something that is written, and the judge is like, you can't change this. Who the hell you think you are? But it's going to be rewritten, okay? And it's not Trump's ideal. It never was Trump's ideal. It was Elon Musk's ideal. Okay, because I'm pulling on Elon Musk's current energy. He's the magician. And there goes the damn sword again. Can't even make this shit up. Okay. And he has some kind of authority over Donald Trump with that staff. This is interesting. Because both these cards are Elon Musk's energy. The sword is in both of these cards. And then, okay, I'm going to put that down. Well, there is a woman here too, because at the bottom of the deck, I said 6 cards. But I feel like I should say this woman. The Queen of Swords. I don't know who she is. Okay, the Queen of Swords. Okay, so you have a Prince of Swords and a Queen of Swords. So this is somebody that's even more powerful than Elon Musk. I don't know who the hell this person is. She also has a sword. And this is not Roseanne Barr. Okay. By any means. And I did tell you, I seen the element of water here. Okay. And if you look in this picture, with the Queen of Swords, she's smiling. But she's like putting her hand like here. And she's laughing. And then there's people behind her. If you see this on the spiritual realm, okay. I don't know who this woman is. Okay. But she has more weight than Elon Musk. So this is a female that is also with the Republican Party that has more weight than Elon Musk. Okay. That's backing Donald Trump. I don't know who the hell this person is. Okay. I don't. And I'm not even going to make the shit up because I don't know who the bitch is. Okay. I don't know who she is. I don't. Okay. Don't. But she is the Queen of Swords. Okay. I don't know who this woman is. It's not Roseanne Barr by any means. So I don't know what woman is. This woman we can't see. Okay. But Elon Musk we see because he's in front of us. Okay. This woman, we can't see her. And she's in the upright position. Okay. So she is supporting Donald Trump in the background. We don't see her. We don't know her. We don't even know her name. And it's interesting because this woman is very smart, has a lot of wisdom, okay, and has clear judgment, okay? Because if you look on the Rider-Waite deck, it's normally she's sitting in a chair and she has her sword up like this, okay? And she's in the body of water, the element of water, okay? This woman is very intelligent, very independent. Um, I don't know who she is. Okay, this is not Ivanka. Okay, um, she has true power. Okay, I can't make this up. This woman has true power. I don't know who this woman is. Okay, maybe you guys can comment below who this woman is. I don't know, and this is all bullshit for entertainment purposes. But this woman is backing Donald Trump, and it's interesting. She's because I'm seeing water, and I seen water, and I'm also seeing she's wearing blue. So when you see the Queens of Swords, it's somebody that's highly critical of themselves and others, and has very high standards. Okay, she's backing Donald Trump. Okay, I don't know who the hell she is, and she's wearing the color blue. So my question is she on the opposite party? She could be. Okay, she could be. Okay, blue can mean many things. Okay, but we're talking about the political parties. So when you see blue, what you see, you think of the Democratic Party. Could she be a Democratic? Yes, she can. But this woman carries weight, wisdom. She's not young. Okay. And if you look on this card, she's smiling. But she has her hand ready on the sword. Like she's pausing, but if she has to, she'll pull that sword out any minute. Okay. Because what she believes, she believes. So I don't know who the hell this woman is. Shit, it could be his mother. Elon Musk's mother. The mother, he calls them his mother. Okay. Because this woman wasn't born a female. She was born a male. So I don't know who the fuck she is or what she is. Have you looked at her face? Have you looked at her fucking face? Let me clear her energy. And she's anchored. She's anchored. The bitch is anchored. And she's ready to set sail. She's ready to get shit done. I don't know who the fuck this woman is. But I'm seeing a woman. And it's not Ivanka. Wow. This is interesting to read, you guys. Thank you guys for staying on with me as long as you have. Very interesting. I don't know what the hell I was going to get here. But this is some interesting shit. And thank you, Roseanne Barr, because you led me to this other shit. I don't know who the hell this woman is. I don't. 1010. I don't know who this bitch is. And she's wearing blue. Yeah, I got to turn this notification button off. But Elon Musk is the magician. He has the willpower. He's not stopping. This man is tunnel vision. His vision, when he has a vision, he don't see nothing outside his vision. He don't. He truly manifests what the fuck he wants. And he don't care who's in his way. Okay? He don't. And Donald Trump, if Donald Trump is watching my video, which I doubt it. Hi, Donald J. Trump. This man don't give a fuck. And I remember when I seen something on the spiritual realm that certain individuals were going to certain places to get help. And they were doing spiritual work to get help to put them in positions that they're in. Okay. Certain people, not just politicians, religious people were going certain places to get spiritual help. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And the shit never fucking works. Okay. I mean, it could work for a short period of time, but eventually the shit all comes down like that fucking tower. Okay. Because if you're not doing the living in the truth, walking in the truth, and doing the right shit, that shit always comes in the tower. Okay. So this is Elon Musk's energy. And something that we thought Donald Trump wants to change in the Constitution is not Donald Trump's ideal. This is Elon Musk's ideal. And when y'all find that shit out, you're gonna be shocked as shit. That Elon Musk is the one. It's his ideal. It wasn't Donald Trump's ideal. That changed something in the Constitution to allow him to do what the fuck he wants to do. May I say? That's why he is doing what he's doing. He's talking and speaking and he's giving money here. Let's see if we get a money card. Because I got 6 cards out here. Okay. 7, 18, 81, 30. And when you see the magician too, I want to sit on this for a minute. When you see the magician is doing things to manipulate the energy in the spiritual realm and the physical realm. So that is what Elon Musk is doing. He has been doing it since a child. I've seen him in and out of portals since a child. Okay? I never met this man in my life. Never seen him. Never, unless he had a mask on and was looking like somebody else that just passed me by. I don't know. I never came in close proximities to this man. But if Donald Trump thinks that this man has his best interests at heart, he's a fucking fool. Okay? Because he doesn't. He's worried about his own ideals. Okay? What he has seen and what he is going to make happen. And he's willing to do anything to make it happen. As above, so below. As below, so above. So whatever documentation that is in the Constitution that they want to change, it's a Constitution, something in the Constitution that will be changed. They will try to change it, but they're going to go to a higher court that over the land and the body of water, because I'm seeing the element of water. This is a constitutional law that governs the body of water and governs the body of land and the body of water. This is some deep shit. Thank you, Roseanne Barr, to even see what I have to see. I appreciate you, Roseanne Barr. Whew, this is some deep stuff. So it's something that is written. It's something that has had time to be written, and we think Donald Trump written something and going to write something in law, but it's not him. It's Elon Musk, and we're going to find this out because we always do. But they're going to be shut down. When they go to change this constitutional law, the judges of the highest court are going to be like, oh, no, because this is a constitutional law over land and water. You're not going to do this. This ain't happening. But he's not going to give up, and neither is this woman that is backing him up. And I feel like spiritually I'm picking up, she's not even on the Republican Party. And we won't even know. She's on the Democratic Party. Who is this woman? Who is she? I don't know. Maybe you might know. So the Tower moment, there will be a crisis. There will be destruction, danger, liberation, sudden, unfortunate change. Okay. And this is what they want. They want to shake the ground. Okay, they want to change stuff up. But I don't know why I'm being brought to this card right here, because I feel like it's something that is already written that they want to rewrite, that has been written for so long. Okay, now it could have been written in the 1800s, 1870, 1873. Come through. Come through, ancestors. Come through. Come through to your child. So, what was written in 1873? Because that's what I'm getting. Because I have these 3 cards here, okay? And they're showing me 1873. So, what was written in 1873? I don't know, okay? I wasn't around. If I was, I wasn't in this. I was in looking different, I guess, or somebody else. Okay, so I want to see what law, because there's so many laws. What law was written in 1873? Because that's what I'm seeing here. In America. You guys, you know I'm the real deal. Y'all know, come through. Come through, you guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe to your girl's channel. Shit, send me some money if you can. Because I'm a broke bitch. I'm a broke bitch. Guess what law was written in, and I can't make this up. Okay, so let me show you the cards again. So when you use numbers, okay, Kemetic, the Kabbalah, or all those the numbers, geometric, maybe I'm saying that name wrong. So they're telling me 1873, because the 0, I'm not adding that 0. I'm taking that 0 away. I'm subtracting that shit. So send me some money, you guys. I'm broke. Okay. All right. I'm for real too. I'm not joking. I'm broke. I need some money. Okay. I need gas money. I need money for food. Okay. So there's many laws that were written in 1873. I'm gonna leave these cards from the same deck. Okay. The law that I'm seeing, and this is the first law that came, so I'm taking it. Okay. Is the Comstock Act, was a federal law passed in 1873 that banned the milling and receiving of materials including birth control, pornography, and abortion-related items. This law was named after its main supporter, Anthony Comstock, a devout Christian who believed that contraceptions promoted lawlessness. Thank you for that money. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm a broke bitch. I am a broke bitch. Thank you for that money. Thank you. So they want to change this law. Okay, let me finish reading. Okay, and it's not Donald Trump pushing this. It's Elon Musk. Okay. Thank you for the money. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, you guys. So 1873. Okay, I could be missing something here, but let's continue to read. So they want to change the law on mailing and receiving. Okay, let me read this law again. Okay, it's the Comstock Act. Was a federal law passed in 1873 that banned the mailing and receiving of absurdity and lawless materials, including birth control, pornography, and abortion-related items. The law was named after its main supporter, Anthony Comstock. You guys can Google this, okay? Devout Christian who believed that the contraception promoted lawlessness. So he's saying that, okay, let me finish reading this law. Okay, so I did see a law on water too. So there's also a law on water here. It's not just, so whatever law, any lawyers on my page, any lawyers, can y'all come through? Okay. Okay, so Comstock law, CO, because maybe I'm saying it wrong. You guys know my wording. I'm not proper. Okay. So the Comstock, COMSTOCK Act was the first of its kind in the Western world. It made it a federal offense to distribute birth control through the mail and to distribute birth control across state lines. The Comstock Act could be used to restrict abortion nationwide. Some have called for Congress to repeal the law, but it's unlikely to happen given that Republicans control the U.S. House and Democrat Senate. Okay, so that's the law. But so they wanted to stop pornography and abortion. And they want to make, okay, so the statute defined contraception as obscene, and so they don't want you to buy contraception. So y'all out here having sex, they go buy all the condoms you can before January. No, I'm just playing. I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm not having sex. Okay, so they're making a federal offense to decimate birth control through the mail or across state lines. Is there any other laws in 1873? Does anybody know any other laws in 1873? Mailing or boxing photos, photographs. I'm getting pornography. I don't know why, but I have to say it. Whoa! There is also a embryo project from 1873. I don't even know. Should we read that project? This video is for entertainment purposes. Thank you for the money. But maybe I need to end this read. Roseanne Barr. I like you, Roseanne Barr. We could be friends, Roseanne. We could be really good friends. Put me on your podcast. So there was a embryo project. Did you guys know that? The Comstock Law of 1873. I'm seeing a law that was passed in 1873 because I'm taking the zero out. Okay, so if we do it in the reverse, I'm seeing 1873. But in their world, they're reverse. Everything's reversed in their world. Okay. Everything. So let's read about this law, this embryo project, because I've never even heard of this before. Never. So the Comstock Law was a law because it limited the reproduction rights of women and violated every person's right to privacy. The federal law was the beginning of a long fight over the rights of women, which is still being waged. Nobody's going to tell me what I'm going to do with my body. You can go fuck off. This is my body. I bear 3 children and I lost a child. So you're not going to tell me what the fuck I'm going to do with my body. And they all came from my uterus. I have a uterus. Okay. You're not going to tell me what to do with my body. Okay. I'm just saying, I don't care who you are. That's not going to happen. Never will happen. Okay. Never, ever will happen. Okay. Never will happen. Thank you for the money, you guys. I appreciate it so much. Okay, this is regarding, it's reproduction rights are important to embryology because they lead to discussions regarding the mortality of abortion, contraceptions, and unlimited in the moral status of the embryo. Okay. So it also says in the law, in order to restrict any individuals from selling or sending what were considered, including offerings of any information regarding contraceptions and abortions, punishment for violating the laws was imprisonment for no less than 6 months and no more than 5 years, a fine. So if you were thinking about abortion or whatever, your ass is going to prison. And fines being paid. That's the only law I see from 1873. Do you guys see another law here? Let me see. I see something over the body of water. So let's put the law that was written over the body of water. So that would be maritime law. Because I'm seeing the body of water here in front of me. I mean, I have water, but it also came out in the cards. The element of water. Okay. So Elon Musk wants something to do. Elon Musk and this woman, we don't know who this woman is. We don't know her identification, but she's wearing the blue. She's rocking the blue. She's rocking that damn blue. But it don't matter because you can be on one party and have different views. Because I have different views. I have Republican views, I have Democratic views. Really, I have my own fucking views. Okay. So let's see the law over the body of water. And once again, we're going to thank Roseanne Barr. Thank you, Roseanne, for letting me channel you. I can hear her saying, you bitch. I lighting her cigarette. But not in a mean way, like a joking way. You bitch. Okay, the law over water. I'm going to put the body of water. This has been a long read. Okay, 1873. So there is a law that was over the body of water. So this is about water rights. Y'all better go stock up on some water. What does Elon Musk want with Elon Musk and this woman want with water? I don't even know if this is it. It's the Marcane MC. You know I can't spell MCCARRAN amendment waive federal sovereign immunity for a justification over federal water rights. It provides for a unified administration of federal rights, including tribal reservation water rights under state tribal. So something with natives with water. I don't know. There's something with Elon Musk in the water. I don't know what it is. Okay. There's also the slaughterhouse case in 1873. The decision interpreting the 14th Amendment. What's the 14th Amendment? Anybody know what the 14th Amendment? No, I'm serious. What's the 14th Amendment? Let me see. Okay, the 14th Amendment says, but this is 1968 though. But it's bringing me to the 14th Amendment, so I'm going to read the 14th Amendment. Okay, so this is also a law that's going to be passed, and this is the 14th Amendment. So land and water. Okay? And if you're Native American, you better stock up on water. Because I don't know what the hell he wants with tribal land. Okay? This fucking Elon Musk. Okay, they passed by the state. Thank you guys for the super chat, the money. I appreciate it so much, you guys. I really do. But this bill was passed in 1868, but it's the 14th Amendment, and that's where I was drawn to as a seer. Okay, so this law, the 14th Amendment granted citizenship to all persons born or naturalized in the United States, including formerly enslaved people, and provided all citizens with equal protection under the law, extending the provisions. So what the fuck? They want to make us slaves out here? Is this their agenda? Because we're already slaves. How can you make us more slaves? Elon Musk. This is not Trump. This is Elon Musk I'm talking about. And this bitch. This powerful bitch with Elon Musk. Okay. And the two things I'm talking about, that's why you know I'm the real deal, you guys. I don't fake to make it. I don't fake it to make it. I am it. Okay. I'm not boosting or boosting. Okay. Okay. I'm not boosting at all. But they are talking about abortion. They are talking about immigration. So these two laws, they are going to change these two laws. And if you look in this card, there's two documentations there. Okay. And the highest court is like, oh, no, 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 no. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay. So I got abortion out of this and I got immigration out of this. Okay. So I didn't even know what the 14th Amendment was. Okay. I'm just the average seer out here. Okay. I don't know the laws. I know not to go steal. I know not to rob. I know not to kill. Okay. But I don't know the 14th Amendment. Okay. So what does the 14th Amendment say about debt? Let's see what the 14th Amendment says about debt. Okay. Okay. So the debt and the 14th Amendment, public debt of the United States or authorized by law, including debts incurred for payments of pensions and bounties for services in supporting insurrections or rebellions shall not be questioned. I'm just throwing shit out there here. Okay. This is all bullshit. Okay. This is all bullshit. Bullshit. Okay. Okay. What three things did the 14th Amendment accomplish? The 14th Amendment granted U.S. citizenship to former slaves and contained three new limits on state power. A state shall not violate a citizen's privileges or immunities, shall not deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, and must guarantee all persons, equal protection of the law. That's the three accomplishments of the 14th Amendment. But are we all equal under the law? I don't think so. People are treated differently because of the color of their skin. There was 3 people hung in 5 months, and somebody was hung in their house. I'm gonna get a sign at the gun place. I wish a bitch would fuck around and find out. You better start praying because that'll be the last time you enter my. I always tell my kids if somebody ever comes in, they better pray. They better say a prayer because we're not coming out of that bitch alive. Just saying. No, they definitely not coming out alive. I'm coming out alive. They not. So I feel like, okay, so that is the 14th Amendment. And there's 3 main clauses in the 14th Amendment. So, and this is what Trump's election is running on. The abortion, freedom for all, and citizenship. Okay? This is what he's running on. These principles. And this is no bullshit. You guys see how I just did this read, okay? This is no bullshit right now. Okay? This is for real. Okay? But something with the water. I don't know what the water, because Water. Okay, so who governs the body of water? I think I did this before. Um, who governs the body of water? We're all learning today. Governs the body of water. Of water. I already said who I think. I already told y'all who. He's over there in the church, the Catholic Church, the Vatican. Okay, just saying. Just saying. I don't know. So who governs the body of water, you guys? Any lawyers on my page? Or people that study law? You guys know I'm so old-fashioned. I don't even talk to my phone. Who governs? You guys might get the answer faster than me. Who governs the body of water? I've been on here for 2 hours. Who governs the body of water? Of water in the USA. It's searching. The United States, the federal government and the states share responsibility for regulating water. The federal government authorizes to regulate water comes from the Commissary Clause. Some federal agencies that deal with water include the EPA, the International Boundaries and Water Commission, Water Rights, Clean Water State Revolving Fund, CWA and SDWA. The Clean Water Act and the Safe Drinking Water Act are the two major federal laws that govern water quality. Okay, so that's the quality, but I need to know who governs the body of water. Okay. Does anybody know the federal government governs the body of water? It's called maritime law. So let's Google maritime law. Maritime law. Okay, maritime law. Okay. Maritime law, also known as admiralty law, is a body of laws, conventions, and treaties that govern private maritime businesses and other nautical matters such as shipping or offenses occurring on open water. So what offenses are occurring on open water? And why is this bitch and Elon Musk want to control the body of water? Because this is what I'm getting spiritually. I don't know why. Okay. Maritime law. Okay, what's the difference between maritime law is a simple term. There's a difference between common law and maritime law. Okay. So why does he want to govern the body of water? Okay. Because when you have water, because they call it admiral law. Admiral law is maritime law. It's a body of law that governs nautical issues and private maritime disputes. Okay. Today, maritime law includes various statutes, conventions, and treaties that regulate activities on the water. Okay, and different agencies, different entities. This is a lot to take in. But when I go to the store, I always stock up on water. If you have a natural flowing water by your house, I mean, if you can dig a ditch and have natural water flowing, get that shit flowing. Okay. Because I feel like I'm being drawn to Elon and I'm being drawn to this woman. And he's willing to do whatever he wants for this body of water. But I don't know why. Okay. I don't know. Maybe we should pull a card and then I'm going to end this. So these are the cards I got. The princess. I know you guys don't care about the cards I got. Okay. So I want to know why this woman and Elon Musk, maybe this deck will show us. Maybe it won't. Because I'm not making shit up. Because I don't got time to govern the body. Well, water is a basic necessity. With water, you have to what else? You drink the water, right? You gotta have water to drink. This card wants to come out. So this card is expectations, 8228. And she's looking out because there's expectations here on the body of water. But what expectation is on the damn body of water? Because she's obviously on land. And she's sitting there of wealth. This is a woman of wealth. Okay. That message card keeps coming out. I don't know. Sending messages. I don't know. Okay. That message card again. Number 7. Can't make this shit up. They want to govern the body of water. I don't know why. 278. 728. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe you guys out there can pick up what I'm missing. Or 782. Or 287. I don't know what this means. Okay. The pathway. They want the pathway clear. I feel like the water element is a natural resource, a natural element that we all should have control of. There goes that woman again. And I don't want to make this about me, okay? Or my perspective, because it's not my perspective. This is what I'm being shown, okay? So I feel like the body of water, and I'm seeing native land. I don't know what that has to do with it, or certain land, Pacific land they need, or Pacific bodies of water they need. I don't know, okay? All I know is I've been stocking up on water. Every time I go to the store, I get like 4 cases or 3 cases each time. Okay, so I have plenty of water, okay? But so that's what I got, you guys. Okay, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for the money. I appreciate it. I really do, because I'm a broke bitch. I really am a broke bitch. I'm not a bitch. I'm just myself. And this was deep. Roseanne Barr, Donald Trump, and Elon Musk. Thank you for letting me see what I need to see. As far as the principles that he's running on, he's really running on those principles. Okay, we seen that. But there's ideals that Elon Musk is pushing through in this woman. They want to push him through. And there's 2 of them. Okay. For their own gain. Their own wealth. Okay. That is what I'm seeing. And it has to do with the body of water and the body, the earth, the land. And I'm seeing native land. I don't know what's on native land that's so important for Elon Musk. Maybe he can answer that question. Okay. Because land has been stolen for so long. My daughter was just talking about this. Ooh, come through. My youngest, she was like, these people have so much land. Okay. And they didn't get it. Back then, they used to advertise native land. Oh, native land. Come get some native land. Free native land. It's not funny. Okay. It's not funny. And then the law with slavery. What does that have to do? Are they trying to make us enslaved? Just saying. Just saying. Because I'm not going to be nobody's slave. We're in a different generation. Okay? We are in a different generation. We're not in our great-grandma's generation. We're not in our grandma's generation. Okay? We're not having that shit. You're not going to have no slaves out here. Okay? I mean, we're enslaved to working and enslaved to different things, but we're not going back to slavery time. That shit ain't happening. Okay, that shit ain't going down. We're not peace. We're not like Martin Luther King movement where peace. We're going to take that beating and the other. That shit ain't going down. Okay, this younger generation, they about that life. They about that life. The younger generation, they are truly about that life. They don't care. They have no care in the world. Okay. It's interesting because Martin Luther King used to, when you see the last video of Martin Luther King, it's so, that last interview that he had before he was taken out, and God rest his soul, because he was truly trying to change things, and he thought he could change it peacefully. Like, this man really believed it, okay? But that last interview that I watched of him was defeat written all over his face. Even my friend said it, which I already seen it, but he said it. You can see the defeat, okay? And he was even rethinking, because he was a Freemason, by the way. Just saying. He really was. And I feel like we're going to get information on how he crossed, okay? John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, how all of them died, okay? Let's see if we can get one card on that, and then let's end this. This is deep. Ooh, deep. Come through. The energy is heavy. So when I went to the town hall meeting, or when I was listening, he said that no, not that. It was on a show with Joe Rogan. Okay, he was talking, but he couldn't go into depth. Okay, he wants to release the information on what happened to John F. Kennedy, Bobby Kennedy. God rest these people. I don't even know. John F. Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, and Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. He wants a release of, and I'm gonna put Bob Marley in there too. Okay. They were all killed by the same entity. Okay. Establishment. This has been a long one. I'm about to, okay, so I feel like this information will come out. There's gonna be so much information. We're not even gonna know what to do. This damn privileged lady, 21, is behind this information also coming out. This is what I'm saying. And this information is coming. Okay. Change definitely happened. Number 9. Oh shit. Income, unexpected income. I don't know what that means, but I feel like that this information will be released. Okay, but he has to be careful because he doesn't want to go to the highest court of releasing too much information, because when he takes that seat, he cannot talk about things that he's not supposed to talk about. Is he saying that because he wants us to vote for him? Yes and no, but does he? I really feel like this man wants this information out. Okay, he wants this truth out, and I'm getting that. Okay, I don't know why, but I'm getting that. Okay, Donald Trump is, because Donald Trump knows he knows the answers to these unsolved mysteries. Okay, well, we say mysteries, but we all know it wasn't. They're not unsolved. Okay, people are in jail for these. You know, one person's in jail. 2 people. Somebody from Martin Luther King. Somebody from. And then some people believe the House of Islam had Malcolm X, because he went to Mecca. And see, when he went to Mecca, he was so programmed on what he thought was the truth, and when he went to Mecca, he's actually seen the truth. That there was all different kind of Muslims. There was white Muslims, black Muslims, Chinese Muslims. Just saying. And he was like, "Wow, I was lied to by the Brotherhood." Okay. So I feel like some of this information will get out, but I don't feel like it's Donald Trump going to get the information out, because he can't. Okay, because he's going to be breaking laws. Okay, and he don't want to be back in that predicament. But there will be where he'll go to a higher court because he wants to change. But I feel like somebody's slipping some laws in there. Promises being made. Okay, to change some laws. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you guys. Thank you for my new viewers here. This was a long one. This was like 2 hours. Okay, you guys. You guys have a beautiful day wherever you guys are. Yes, money can't change who you are. If you're sold out, you're sold out. Okay, just saying. That's why you gotta have a moral compass. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this, and I truly thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. All right. Ashe.